If you're ready to turn your Facebook ads into a seller lead generating machine, then you're in the right place. I'm not only going to walk you through step by step on how to create an ad that will generate seller leads for yourself, but also make you the real estate pro. Hey, I'm Shawn Bell, and I'm a social media coach for the Wolfpack at eXp Realty. And I'm also the founder of the Realtors Blueprint, which helps realtors generate nonstop leads through Facebook ads. This tutorial is your golden ticket on generating seller leads through Facebook ads. So if your main focus is generating nonstop seller leads through Facebook, then keep watching and I'm gonna share with you exactly how you can do so. So just to give you a little back history on Facebook ads and kind of how they work, and if you haven't watched any of my prior videos, I'm a big advocate on Facebook ads. I generated a ton of leads over the years with Facebook ads, and normally I did a lot of that with generating buyers. And there is some tricks to sellers, so obviously I'm going to get into that, but I just kind of want you to understand how it all works first before I get into the sellers, because if I don't explain this off the beginning, you're not understand anything I'm talking about. What I would do in order to generate those buyer leads is I would run lists of homes. The idea behind this is you're wanting to offer something of value that a lead will want to download and in return give you their contact information. What most realtors will do when they're running Facebook ads is they'll create a post and they'll make a fancy graphic and it'll say call me, or they'll offer something saying, hey, do you want to know the value of your home? And we've all seen these types of ads and they just start to get boring and people know their ads and therefore they don't really want to click on them. They don't want to submit their information because they don't want to be bombarded and they feel like they're just going to be sold all the time. And when you're creating a post and clicking on the blue boost button, all you're doing is just sending it out to more people. So more people are going to see it, but there's no call to action for them to submit their information. Therefore, yeah, Facebook is doing the work for you as you told it to, which was to get it in front of more people. But you weren't giving it the trigger to say, I want leads out of it. Therefore, in order to get the results that you want, you need to go in the back end and go through Ads Manager and create an ad from scratch. There, it's going to give you 6 objectives and you want to select leads as your objective. This way, you can create a proper Facebook ad, which puts a form in your ad that people have to submit their name, their phone number, and their email address in order to get what's promised. And what I would do is create a list of homes in a certain neighborhood, saying, here's a list of homes in this neighborhood under this price range, click here to get that list. The more specific I was with my list of homes, the higher intent leads that I would receive because they are clicking on a very specific list that they are interested in. So as you can see, this works great. It gets me a ton of buyers. But now let's reverse engineer that. Instead of running a list of homes available, you're going to run a list of recently sold homes. What this is going to do is attract people that are maybe looking at selling their home. Because if they see this list, they're going to be like, oh wow, that sounds like a criteria that my home fits into. I want to get this list because I want to see what my home might be worth. And again, the more specific you are, the better results you're going to get. Don't just be running saying, here's a list of all the homes in my city that have sold in the last 6 months. It's too broad. It doesn't speak to somebody. But if you're targeting a specific neighborhood saying, here's a list of homes that have sold within the last 3 months in this neighborhood, and then if you want to take it a step further and say, in between the price of $500,000 and $600,000 or $500,000 to $700,000, well, guess what? The people that think their home is going to fit in that criteria are going to jump at this list. If they don't feel it fits their criteria, then yeah, they're not going to click on it. But guess what? The more specific you make that list and you make it feel like it's talking to a very specific audience, they feel like you curated that ad for them and therefore they want to click on it. Again, very, very important. You need to niche down with this list, and the more niche down you are, the better results and the much higher quality leads you are going to get. And aside from that, the other ad that has worked great for me is the homes needed ad. Now, little caveat, you do not want to lie here. You want to be very truthful, and if you are, you're going to get amazing results. So don't just run a homes needed ad just for the sake of it because you're trying to get listings. You need to actually find a gap in your market, something that is not available, and advertise towards that. For example, years ago in my city, we had a new plant being built and it was northeast of the city, over an hour away. And because it was over an hour away, people were not able to purchase a home in our city because the employer said they had to be within so much of a distance of that plant and an hour was too far. Therefore, it was more of in a rural area. There was not many listings available at all. So this is when I ran that ad in that area, basically saying, hey, we have more buyers than there is sellers. It's supply versus demand. We have no listings available. So submit your information in this ad. we will reach out to you and we'll see if your home would be a fit or not. We had a lot of inquiries because people knew we were telling the truth. They knew this plant was coming. They knew there wasn't much available. We weren't lying. And because of this, we had a lot of people submit their information and we actually got 4 listings out of it. Because what would happen is people would reach out, we would let our buyers know about their property, and if it wasn't a fit, we would politely let them know. And guess what happened? A lot of times they were like, hey, well, you know what? We were thinking of selling anyway, so you guys have seen it, you've done all the work on it, you might as well just go ahead and list it for sale. This was a great way to generate listings, but again, I am going to caution you and warn you, you want to be truthful. If you're just running an ad just to, throw something out there because you want to get listings, it's not going to help out because people are going to see past it. They know you're going to be lying. You need to find something that people are actually looking for and there's a shortage of it before you run this ad. And that's it. These are amazing ways to generate you some seller leads. But if you're wanting to get a head start on this and you're not quite sure how to go into the back end, go through Ads Manager and set up an actual effective ad like I spoke about, don't worry, I have you covered. I have a free guide. It is a PDF that walks you through step by step, showing you photos saying, click here, click there, enter this. We'll walk you through the entire process so you can follow through. If you want that guide, comment with free guide down below. I will reach out to you and I will make sure you get your free copy. And then from there, you can run an ad and you can start generating non-stop seller leads. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see your results. I hope you have fun with it. That's it for today. Take care, and I hope you have a great day.